Please. I'll get it. I promise I'll get the money. I'll get it. I promise I'll get the money. I promise. I swear. I'll get it. I'll get it. I promise. I'll get the money.
Oh, it's just a bad dream. What a nightmare.
Some days you're up and other days you're down. Always tip the dealers and when your waitress comes around, cause sometimes you punt and other times you're round. And you might get cooler to flop the nuts when you sit down. The outcome of the hand don't mean that you made it, cause life's not about the result but more on how you played it. Hitting 8s, 9s, and 10s and all the painted faces. Every day you play is a win, even if you're mucking aces.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Mucking Aces Poker Channel, episode 3, and we are headed to Lucky Chances Casino today to hop into the 1-1-2 and 3-5 games, see what happens there, trying to get as much footage as we can. Definitely appreciate everyone reaching out and purchasing some of the merch. I'll have a link down below. Definitely appreciate a like, and if you have not subscribed yet, either hit that button or tell a friend who might like it. Definitely helps out the channel a whole lot. Really appreciate it. Wish us luck.
Hey y'all, welcome to another beautiful day at the poker table. In fact, it was so beautiful and sunny out that my footage was completely washed out and oversaturated, so I do apologize. It is outdoor, so it was difficult for me to kind of get some of the good lighting going based on my seating at this time. Today was a very short session and I was completely card dead. Well, not completely, but mostly. So I will show you just a few hands of note. First, we open up here with pocket 8s under the gun, and the player in the hijack limps. The cutoff limps, and the big blind does as well. So, with that being said, we go to a flop, which is 4 ways to that flop, coming Jack, Queen, King, Rainbow. With this flop coming all overcards to my pair, I like to check and see what happens, see what the other players decide to do. He throws out a bet of $10, and the cutoff and the big blind make the call when I decide then to fold. With me being out of this hand and the turn coming a king, I am glad to have gotten away from this one with the middling pocket pair. The river comes an inconsequential 3, and the hijack player ends up showing a massive cooler. He hits quads, and that was the high-end bonus at the time for $100, having the quads. Unfortunately, I don't think that there was an actual high hand at the time. But this guy hit quads, I believe, 3 times when I was there. So talk about really running good. Definitely a fairly passive table here today. This was one of the first hands when I sat down here in the afternoon. Definitely looking to run it up here. Here in this hand, we have pocket queens in middle position, and I unfortunately misclicked, which is a big mistake with this very good hand. I think I was on autopilot due to being card dead a lot of the night, and poker is definitely a game of patience, so unfortunately, as I mentioned, I can only make the call. I thought I threw out more chips, but obviously failed to do so. With $32 in the pot, we are going to go 4 ways to the flop. The flop is going to come 4, 6, 10 with 2 diamonds. This is a great flop for me, and I think I'm going to bump it up here, looking to keep those drawing hands in the pot, and I think that I make it $20 more. The player under the gun elects to make the call along with the player to his left, and the turn comes a jack. And when it gets checked to me, I think I'm going to throw out another small bet for value, as I'd like to charge the drawing hands, but trying to keep them in to stay in the pot. And I have an overpair to the board, so I elect to make that $20 bet. And unfortunately, in this instance, both players elect to fold. The other player here in the blinds goes ahead and says that he folded jacks and throws out his stack of about 100 there. And we all know that's more than likely a lie. But definitely good to take this one down. Looking to keep this momentum going on this fairly slow night there. All right, moving on, we pick up ace queen offsuit. Here with the ace queen offsuit, we are under the gun, and we are going to make the call. We make this call for $8 and see if we can hit the flop. Looking to smash the flop here with an ace or queen. We go 4 ways as the dealer makes change and is definitely testing the patience here, as many of the players are thinking about it. Definitely one of the tougher things in the smaller game. But when this flop comes out, king, king, 5, and does not hit us, unfortunately, we are going to check it around and see what comes on the turn. The turn comes a 7 of clubs. When it gets checked to me, I elect to check as well. The player to my left throws out a bet, and we get a couple of callers around. I think I'm pretty much done with this hand and make that fold. I wait to see what comes here, and a queen of diamonds comes on the river. The player to my left throws out what looks to be another value bet, and he goes and flashes us a king. So definitely lucky to get away from that one and live to see another day. Lastly, in today's episode, we are under the gun and we pick up the best starting hand known to man, pocket aces. We're going to try and get a decent sized pot going here, so we make it $10 to go and see if we can get a few callers. I don't want to scare anyone away, as all the players at this table have been quite passive. We will see what we can do on the flop here to get more in the pot. And with that being said, we go 4 ways to the flop. With $44 in, it comes 7, 9, jack with 2 diamonds. The big blind checks to me, and I look to make a continuation bet with the diamond draw out there and having the best overpair. I think I can get those drawing hands to make the call for 20. This is the sizing that I elect for, which will get those players to continue. And with that, the turn comes another jack. And this is a pretty bad card for my hand. I elect to check, and action checks around. We go to the river, which is a 4 of clubs. With that offsuit 4 being there, I don't put this player to my right on a jack, and I think that he may have more of a smaller pair. I make it 30 and the hijack folds. The big blind does make the call fairly quickly, and I flip over my aces, and he quickly concedes. So it was good to take down that one. We end up playing for a few more hours after this, but don't get into very many hands. As I said, we ran pretty card dead, so I decided to wrap it up here and hopefully bring some more action in the next installment.
All right, y'all. Thanks so much for tuning in to episode 3 of the Mucking Aces poker vlog. I was into the game for $300 and we got out for $481. So I really appreciate you guys sticking through this one. Definitely card dead through much of the session. So hopefully next time we'll get in there and run it up. Please remember to drop a like on the video. Definitely helps out the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And we will catch you on the next one. Thanks so much. Peace.